The situation today, and the Serbian government will not deny this, is that the current state of waste management in Serbia is fairly rudimentary. You have a lot of rather poorly controlled landfills. You have lots of landfills which are not controlled at all. You've got the first steps in recycling. You've got some progress which has been made in recent years, and that's growing slowly. But based on our discussions with Serbia, the Serbian government knows they have ahead of them probably 20 years program of investment to move from where they are today to being in the situation where they are fully conforming with not just the letter of the law, but actually implementing EU environment law in relation to waste management. From the work we've been doing with Serbia recently in looking at their state of play at the moment, in looking at their preparations for joining the EU, we're starting to be convinced that the Serbian government has understood the scale of the challenge. They haven't tried to minimize it. The figures are very, very substantial. The timeframes are long, but not totally unrealistic given the amount of investment, the amount of change that has to be done. And this will be a key element in our negotiations for the environment chapter of Serbian accession treaty, working out in more detail precisely what time it is, what investments are needed, and quite clearly there's going to be the question of the extent to which EU funding under the pre-accession instrument, and potentially after Serbia joins, if that is the case, what funding might be coming from other EU funds once Serbia is a member state. The process for Serbia to become an EU member state, Serbia will have to convince the EU that you fully understood the scale of the problem, that you have strategies and plans, which are real strategies and plans, not sort of, shall we say, academic documents, that you intend to implement, that you've put in place the administrative mechanisms, that you understand the costs and you're making the right allocations of money such that you can move ahead. So that in a discussion with Serbia on this waste issue, we already have the first elements of what they're proposing. They seem fairly realistic. We would be investigating more. And quite clearly, I wouldn't say Serbia can't join until you've solved it all, but Serbia can't join until you've convinced the EU that A, you have a real commitment to solve it, and that you have meaningful plans and strategies and put in place the administrative, financial and other means to do it.